Ouch, ouch, ouch. Today was a really busy day. Just maintenance all day. I don't think I even touched the game, even though I wanted to make a bunch of videos about it. Well, actually, I did make a lot of videos, but they weren't the ones I wanted to make. We'll discuss all the maintenance and bugs. Brawl Stars broke with every update, and while we're used to it, this time was much worse than usual. Was it the worst maintenance ever? No, there have been worse. We'll review them together, don't worry. And above all, I'm going to explain all these bugs to you. There are some things we didn't get, and I'll tell you why, and we'll go over all of that together. I hope you're doing well, I hope you're feeling great, and that you had a good day, even if we couldn't play Brawl Stars much, but I hope you had a good day. I'm still excited about these changes, and with everyone trying to log in at once, the servers crash. It's actually a good sign, even if it's a bit disappointing. Alright, let's begin. In this video, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and use the creator code. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, we're almost at 510,000, which is crazy. Don't hesitate to subscribe and enjoy watching. Before we start, I've seen a lot of people using the creator code Periado lately, so thank you very much. And I saw this thing, a Buffy pack creator. It's pretty interesting. For example, you can choose the gadget you want, for example. We'll pick the most overpowered one, either Leon's or Nita's. So let's choose Leon. Click to take Nita's star power. It's really overpowered. And finally, there's the hypercharge. And Leon, I think it's one of the most overpowered. And you also have Crow, who's really overpowered too. So it's one of the two, but let's go with Leon this time for a change. The problem is the price, but at least you know this exists. Usually there are tailored offers, so it might be cheaper for you. Check it out. Some packs are interesting or not. And there are also all the esports packs that just came out, so they're brand new. They actually came out today. So for those who want to take advantage of it, those who support a team, you never know. At least it's all there right away. Here, you can see it's 2.99. You get everything. It's just 2.99 the pin. There you go. Brawl Stars, who do you take us for? We're not stupid either. But at least for this, you know, otherwise that's where it's going to start. Interesting. I'm on the Brawl Stars account and we'll start in order. Yesterday, I warned you about the order things would happen in. Let's recap the updates. Once again, normally today, we just have the prestiges. So the prestiges, yes, you're going to get back what you have. It's a kind of reset. So if you were at 1,200, you're all going to drop back to 1,000. But you locked in your prestige, and be careful if you have rushes. For example, you validated your Mortis Romax, but you have rushes. He dropped to 996 trophies, so you won't get prestige 1 yet. He'll need to win a few more games to reach prestige 1 again. It's not a big deal. Some people have lost trophies because they were counted only at the time of the update, so they're not truly lost. They really have some bugs, but they do show us the scores. Legacy, prestige, so those are the prestiges we have right now. The brand new ones will be updated gradually. So if you have bugs, there you go. I think that's clear. If there's an update, etc., and there will be more maintenance as we go to fix things, it's being updated gradually. It's literally written. They're telling us clearly. These two changes will happen gradually in the days following the release of the update. So, starting today, and even in the coming days, it might take a few days before it shows up. That's why there are a lot of bugs, etc. Even if, at the end of maintenance, you don't have everything. You have to wait a few more days for everything to be properly set up. Imagine the number of accounts there are on Brawl Stars. Everything has to be updated, so of course it takes time. It's not with just a simple maintenance like this that everything will be changed right away tomorrow. Technically, we have the Sirius box event, so you'll unlock Sirius. I did a whole pack opening this morning. I don't know if I'll do another pack opening. Might as well take advantage of all this hype and everything. It's incredible, I think. I love the boxes. They're extraordinary. I have no other words. We also have the 99 wins quest for those with 99 brawlers. If you have over 50 brawlers, go for it. But if you have fewer than 50, it's not worth it. Don't waste your time. And if you have more than 50 brawlers, do it just to get a box. Because after that, so we also have the event with the Sirius box where you have to get a certain number of tickets to get it. The Brawl and Teen event is also extended, so there's one extra day. And this is where it's important since all the rewards, especially the one from Sirius where there's Angelo, I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but we'll also have it tomorrow morning. So yeah, at least now you know. And this is where a lot of people didn't understand. The reset did happen, but you haven't gotten everything yet. So the Ultra Box, we'll get it on the 27th, and the boxes from your reset, you'll also get them on the 27th. All of that is delayed, so that's why there are already a lot of problems with the trophies, etc. This at least lays the groundwork. Importantly, even they knew. For reasons unknown, we expect the servers will need time to stabilize after maintenance. They warned us, and everyone knew the servers would crash with so much hype. It was still unpredictable how many people and how big the hype would be. It's great the game is coming back. I'm really happy and it made me laugh. We've summed it all up. So they said, yes, we're going into maintenance and everything will be available in the game soon. Then they said, don't forget to leave your prediction for the maintenance duration in the comments. So Everyone said 7 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Well, we got it, right? But you can see everyone said something huge, and honestly, we were expecting it. But the funniest part is as soon as the maintenance is over. There were 2 hours you could play, but it kept bugging out, so you weren't really playing. Then they went back into maintenance to shore up the servers. Ouch, Brawl Stars. Honestly, we know you, and that's what's funny, but the hype is massive. Over 1 million views just for a maintenance announcement. That's really impressive. I wish they'd give out a small free potato pin. Every time we say, yeah, the servers are potatoes, basically they're terrible. So yeah, that would make a good pin. I hope, since they're doing maintenance again, that we'll get a little free reward. We'll see about that after the video, because at the time I'm making the video. So we're at the second maintenance, which has just been announced. But yeah, for the first maintenance, for example, it was supposed to end at 1:30. No one could connect for a little while. Everyone wanted to connect at the same time. So, of course, some people got through, others didn't, and a lot of people couldn't get in. You can see there were a lot of players whose game crashed, who got stuck in there, or even you can see you had to do the update, of course, but there were plenty who couldn't connect, and that's completely normal. And those who managed to connect, they had that famous logo, and you were lagging like crazy. It was really like 3 FPS. You couldn't move forward at those times. Don't play, don't try to play, etc. There are so many people, and above all, there are so many bugs. Enjoy the game by watching videos. I want to tell you that you can try to connect, but above all, don't start a match. Or if you do, start a friendly game or something like that. You'll quickly realize that it's pointless. I know a lot of people lost win streaks and things like that just because they wanted to try, but no, it's absolutely certain. A maintenance downtime only causes bugs. Is it just me? Or are the servers extremely slow? I've never seen such heavy lag in my life. Yeah, that's why we had a second maintenance. Honestly, it was tough. Every time there's a second maintenance, they wait until the next day to fix several bugs at once. This time, they really did it to boost the servers because it's impossible to play. By the way, on my Discord server, we actually have a channel labeled Bug. It's there on purpose to help us understand. And it's pretty funny because you see 4:58 p.m. and as I'm recording, it's 5:30 p.m. It says 15 minutes. So it's safe to say the maintenance still isn't finished. There are plenty of other bugs. We can't list them all, but for example, you see there are messages that aren't showing up anymore. Cloba, actually, he changed his name. Glowy, what kind of name is that? Honestly, what is that? The worst part is, he still has a tag saying Clobert, so why change it? Also, you don't know how. His friends and clubs are gone. I hope maintenance brings them back, but honestly, I still have doubts after all these bugs. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't get them back, but at least are you aware of all this? It's not normal, no, but actually it's because of the maintenance, so yes, it will reappear afterwards. There's no need to worry about that. So many people have complained about it. Honestly, I've never received so many messages and everything. But, like I always say, I'm not a technician, I'm just a content creator. To tell you the truth, that's a real fact. Even Supercell community managers like Danny aren't informed about the maintenance or how to handle it. Only technicians know, and even they aren't sure when it will resume. They have an estimate, but they don't know exactly. Also, I saw an important post about that. It's about the Sirius box. This morning, I did a pack opening for the Sirius box to see how you can get it and everything. And you saw, well, those who watched the video, that the drop rate was extraordinary. The drop rate for an epic is 13%. That's huge. 7.61% for mythics, that's huge. 1.87%, so almost 2 out of 100 boxes. 1.87% for a legendary, and Sirius 0.98%. Well, it's a bit more complicated, but of course. Otherwise, what you're almost sure to get is gold, power points, and some credits. But you can also see that you can get gadgets, star powers, and even hypercharges. And if you already have it, you can see what you get as compensation. So, 500 gold for gadgets, 1000 for star powers, and for hypercharges. And for credits, it's the same. If you already have it, you see the compensation, at least you're aware of everything. And so, if you have an ultra legendary, if you already have Sirius, you get 1500 credits. That's not great, yeah, but at least you know everything. And I feel like, as a result, we can't get Kaze, we can only get Sirius as an ultra legendary. So in that respect, they're a bit stingy too. But be careful. Let's remember that for Kaze, you had to pay. It was 60 euros to get him. Whereas here, we still have several ways to get him for free. Honestly, it's still more generous than Kaze, which was excessive. Yesterday and today were both lucky, and it seems like these lucky days keep going. So, don't hesitate to play, especially make sure to, well, right now I'm saying don't hesitate to play. It's a bit complicated indeed, but don't hesitate to do your lucky days. It's very important. There are plenty of free rewards. You never know what you'll get, so go for it. I also saw this. Post a small picture of your profile so we can remember it. I totally forgot to do that. Luckily, I record many videos, so my profile is on video. But yeah, it's true that things are going to change. I hope you took a little snapshot of your profile picture because you won't see it like that anymore. And now this is a real change. Before, after, Clobert, Chloe, I don't know why they made this change. What was going through their heads then, Chloe? That term was used for the first time when we were trying to solve who peed in the pool. Those who remember that event, don't make me look crazy. There really was an event called that, and actually Clobert was linked to that event afterwards. That's what he was called in that episode, and everyone used that nickname. We don't know why. Maybe Clobert was too complicated. I've also seen some theories that in a certain language, Clober meant something else that I can't say, obviously. Because, well, you got the word, maybe you didn't get the word, but you got the category of word, rather. That's likely why it was changed to Chloe. Now you know the story. However, the problem is that they're actually releasing a skin called Bert Chloe, which is Clobert backwards, and really the skin is backwards, that's why I'm saying this. And the skin, are they going to change its name too? Or maybe it's just a little nod, you know, we don't know. The rewards have undergone some slight changes. Well, that's not a big deal, it's just the idea. Now, you get them at 250 trophies instead of 200 trophies. You have regular quests at 30 trophies instead of 60, and the harder missions at 250 trophies instead of 230. Oh, that's it. I think I mixed them up, but you get it. It's 60 to 30. Also, remember to claim your free buffies when you log in. That's important. And above all, with the mega quests, you have to rush them at all costs because every month, so you have the mega quests that change, so you have 6 or 8 mega quests per season, and in these mega quests, you can get a free buffy. Don't forget to rush these mega quests. That way you get 2 for free in 1 month, then the next month 1 for free. At least you get 3 out of 18 for free, which isn't bad, honestly. It's always better than just 1. A skin key will now be available in the bonus rewards of the Brawl Pass. You can buy it for 79 gems and it will only be available for Brawl Pass holders. This has been added. It's important to mention for those who buy the Brawl Pass. Normally you can get 1 more. You should have 2 so you can have 3. Plus you can stack them for next time. There you go, honestly. If you want to spend gems, I think it's pretty good value because with the Chaos Star drop, you know you won't get anything. Here, we actually have skins that are 49 gems, and here you're paying 79 gems that you get for free since you pay for the Brawl Pass. It's included in the Brawl Pass, so it's not really free. You get it. It's worth it for the skin, so stacking them makes sense. For me, that's true for all Brawl Stars trios and their zones up to version 66. So in the end, we have 101 Brawlers since one hasn't been released yet. Is in. So the world of Chronotap and the trio, it's called Pyramid Quest, and the Chronotap world is in the Sushi Trio. Sirius then is in the same trio as Charlie Bizarre Circus, but he's mainly in Crepseal's world. That's kind of the thing, you know, horror, clown, etc. So it's with Juju and G, as you can see. So here, the 2 brawlers we got, they kind of complete a trio. Well, it's not completely finished, but at least we're starting to see a bit of an ending. We can mention, we have a world that's not completed yet. It's one of the very first worlds. The world, so Tone Square, that's the city world. With Star Hub, there's only 1 brawler missing and then everything will be complete. Then we have Star Toon, so with Brolywood, that's everything related to cinema, etc. There are 2 brawlers missing, and what's most interesting is that there are some trios missing. So we know there's going to be a trio in Chronotap, we know there's going to be a trio in the music thing. 2 trios in Toysland, so things related to toys, something to do with toys. 1 trio in Crepseal and another trio in Madsville Manor. So there you go, at least you know there are still a few things missing, it's far from over. Well, yeah.
Dans la dernière vidéo actuelle, vous avez montré combien...
Winning trophies and losing trophies in 3v3 matches. But that's exactly it. It's interesting how you can get them in solo mode. Now be careful, there's no duo or trio, but it's still cool. We already have solo mode, which is already pretty good. And solo is honestly pretty interesting, but it's complicated. First, if you make it to the top 10, let's look at a few cases. For example, you're at 1,000 trophies. Most people are at 1,000 trophies. Right now, if you get first place, you win 13 trophies, second place, 10 trophies, third place, 8 trophies, fourth place, 5 trophies, 5th place, 1 trophy. So up to 5th place, you win trophies. If you finish 6th to 10th, you lose trophies, but only 6 if you finish 10th. Honestly, it's fine. Again, if you switch to the half trophy system, it's about the same, meaning you get 13, 10, 8, 5. So it's exactly the same rates, except now for 5th place, you get 0. You don't get 1 anymore. You lose just a little bit more. -3, -5, -7, -9, and -12. You'll keep the -12 for a very long time, up until 3,999 trophies. And by the way, all the negative rates, like -9, -7, -5, -3, -2, etc., you'll keep them for a very long time. It's just that you'll earn less and less. And that's why, honestly, Survivor isn't worth it. At low trophies, yes, it's interesting, but once you get past the halfway point in trophies, honestly, don't play it anymore. Up to 2,500 trophies. Why not? Top 1, you win 10, top 2, 8, top 3, 6, etc., and you lose -12. If you can, you want to reach Prestige 3 quickly, so your goal is 3,000 trophies. So here, let's say at 2,999. At 2,999, you win 5, 4, 3. So you absolutely have to be in the top 3. And after that, it's 0 and you can lose -12. And let's just say the further you go, the less it's worth it. Well, it's almost always the same. From 3,000 to 3,999 is the same thing. But above 4,000, you have to get first place and you only win 2 trophies second place. You win 1 trophy third place. You win nothing at all. And be careful. You don't have a win streak anymore. You have nothing. And you can lose -18, -14, -11. It's pretty harsh, isn't it? But at least now you know how far you can play in Survivor mode. Next, this famous profile card. This might just be the worst user interface on the profile page. It's cluttered and lacks meaningful information at first glance. Many statistics are missing. Honestly, there used to be more than there are now. I agree, it's ugly, But it's more complicated. We have our trophies, but if you check all the brawlers, it's exactly 50. So he has 50,000 trophies, and here, 4,000 trophies. Clicking on brawlers shows their exact trophy count, so you get more information. But it's really ugly, especially when you just see the number of wins. Ranked honestly takes up a lot of space for not much. I just want to say it's ugly. I saw this concept and think we should start a petition. It's much more interesting. First of all, if you want to add someone as a friend, you don't need to enter the code or anything. You just click here, bam, or you can copy and paste, which could be really interesting for the brawler section. It's much nicer than just having your battle card here. Why not? It's okay, not the ugliest, but why not? That's how it worked back then. It was good. Now, a few changes make it even better. We have our trophy count and our all-time high. Why not? It's our real record. You always know your current and highest ranks, which is great. Wins in 3v3 or 2v2 aren't that exciting, but our achievements are clearly shown. You can see everything. Unlike here, where you have to click to see them, which isn't great. The number of wins in survivor mode, that's great. It's perfect. Little tags, I want to say, why not? If you play more for fun, if you rush a bit, like in ranked, I don't know, it could be good. The club is good because even if it's not amazing, at least your record is here. It's great. And honestly, there should even be, for example, if you made it to top 2,000, top 5,000, if you were 50th in the world, things like that. There should be some indications for the trophies too. That would be cool. It would give them a bit more value, I think. And what's good is that you have more stats where you can add even more. It's kind of a secondary page, not a throwaway one, but if you really want to learn about the guy, you can... And so you'll have your old prestige, your old R135, your old ranked, things like that. And you can go into the brawlers to see exactly what they are. Honestly, this profile page is perfect. I really wish Brawl Stars would do this. We need to talk about it a bit more because it's non-negotiable. He complained because Nagia doesn't have a hypercharge. And it's true. Why does Cyrus have a hypercharge and Nagia doesn't? So, my theory is that they'll release the hypercharge later, because now all the brawlers have a hypercharge, even Pierce Clobert. If he got his hypercharge, why wouldn't Nagia have a hypercharge? That would be illogical, and why make a Brawl Talk just to add a hypercharge? After that, no, for me, they'll do, a little event where they'll say, well, yes, Nagia will have this hypercharge, you can test it, etc. It'll be released soon, hopefully with the Brawler. We also need to discuss Nagia. Like with Cyrus, I played many games to see everything. Nagia, I did the same thing, and Nagia is really strong. Honestly, she has more range than Piper. I already find that incredible, and above all, that really shocked me. Yeah, you can go around walls, etc. It's great, but she has more range than Rico at the same level, and I think that's crazy. Rico's whole point is to do ricochets, but here, it's just insane. You see, when I make this kind of video, it's because first, I obviously made the video where I introduced Nagia, but I don't have time to really go all out. You don't have time to see everything, etc. I'm making another video so I can analyze the brawler in more detail right after posting. Otherwise, I couldn't release the video on time. It's impossible. Plus, it's crazy how you can't dodge anything. All the shots are auto-guided, which I find insane. Frank has 14,000 HP, but drops to 5,300, taking nearly 10,000 damage from the ultimate. I also missed a mechanic that some people pointed out in the comments. You see, for example, as soon as you shoot like this, so here, you shoot. And as soon as you shoot, you can click on your ultimate and actually set a direction, and that's how you can control the ultimate. And on top of that, it's really strong, because that way you can jump over walls like that, and you don't have to attack anymore. And you have a crazy range. It gets you out of so many situations. It's insane. But don't worry, you'll get 50 blinks as compensation. I believe there's a small reward and look forward to it, but it's still under maintenance and taking longer than expected. If there's no reward, I'll be disappointed. I'm honestly putting everything into this. I understand why there are bugs. I'm surprised people aren't used to it yet. To me, it's just an ongoing joke. But yeah, seeing all the comments, I didn't think so many people weren't used to it. Also, I think there are a lot of people coming back to play Brawl Stars, right? I could trade Kazi for Sirius. I think a lot of people are going to be in that situation. If you have that, yeah, switch, you can switch. However, Sirius must be officially released, not just in early access, so you'll need to wait. If that's your case, you'll be able to switch to Sirius. Either save more credits to avoid unlocking Ks, or, though it's a bit complex, you'll still be able to switch. Oh my god, I can't wait for tomorrow. I just hope there are no bugs in this challenge for those with all the brawlers. If you have 95 brawlers, you can't do it. With 98 you can, but you might not get the brawler or may need to pay for the last one. And yeah, it's complicated. Some skins got a little touch up in this update. For example, we have Barthaba. You see he's a bit shinier. He changed a little. Same with Maple Syrup. We have Bulvikin. Just a tiny touch up. It seems like only the lighting changes each time. Still, it's good they're updating things, making them more modern. At least now you know which skins have changed. I hope the maintenance ends here. I think there will be more, even after the two we've already had, that's for sure. There's just so much and so on. There will be other bugs that will be discovered since they're adding new things, that's for sure. Like I said, there will be more maintenance. It's normal, I want to tell you. You have to update the game, you have to stop hackers, all those little things. Anyway, there are a lot of things every time. There are lots of small flaws, so it's normal. You have to give them time too. They're improving the game, and that's really great. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Tomorrow, there might be a third skin list. I'm not really sure what they'll be, but in any case, I'll keep you posted about the third skin list. It will be either tomorrow or the day after. I'll let you know about all that. Thank you for watching this video. As usual, I'll just say see you next time and use code Periado. Thanks again for your support.